Hi, I'm Kelly Joyner with Modern Ink, where we can install any artwork or graphic directly to your surface. You can find us at modern.ink online and also on social media. Listen to your neighbor.
Ladies and gentlemen, Listen to Your Neighbors Volume 3 is happening December 6th at the Maitland Conservatory Listening Room. Thanks to our sponsors like Modern Ink. Modern Ink represents the intersection of creativity and technology by bringing your artistic vision to life on a space that surrounds you. And I'm here with the owner, the creator, the brilliant mind behind it, also one of our sponsors, Kelly of Modern Ink. How you doing this afternoon, Kelly?
I'm great. How are you?
Better than I deserve. Thank you for your sponsorship of Listen to Your Neighbors Volume 3, Lana White in the Heights. Let's start with, why is supporting original local music important to you?
Well, I feel like music is just part of the backbone of our culture, music and art. So it's important that we support our local artists and we make sure that they know that they have a community that surrounds them, that want them to continue to do what they do. I myself am a musician, so I know that there's a huge difference when I feel the encouragement from my community and when I don't feel like anybody cares. So we need to show our artists that we care.
Outstanding. And for those that are wondering, I'm going to answer the question you've been asking yourself since the beginning of this video. Kelly, tell us what is behind you.
So this is the wall printer, and I have to give credit to my husband Clayton, because he was the one who actually approached me about it, and he was like, we need to look at this thing. This is an upright digital wall printer. It's using UV ink that dries instantly with a UV light. So as soon as this thing is done, it's dry to the touch. It's very cool. It can print on any surface. It can print on brick, drywall. I have it printing on a piece of paper right now because I don't know if my husband wants jellyfish all over the lobby in here. But it can print on stucco, cinder block, just glass, like it can print on a very wide range of surfaces. And also it can print, if you can draw it, then we can print it. So as long as we can have it in a vector file, basically we are supporting artists who are not traditional muralists get their art on a large scale format.
Absolutely. And not only that, but think about the businesses such like yourself that was in a position to, you got to put your logo on the wall, or you're wanting to put some type of art on your wall as for your business.
Yep.
And how long did it take you to paint the logo on your business wall?
So for our insurance company, my husband wanted the Your Choice logo right on the wall in our lobby. And I said, I think I could do that. I think I could put that up on the wall. But because it's a logo, the lines were very rigid. Like, we wanted to make sure it was very clean. And after drawing it on the wall and then painting it very precisely, it took me about a week. So it should not have taken me that long if it had my full focus, but it was like I had to I was working at the same time, and then I was painting. So this is the logo that I painted by hand. And then my husband found this technology, and he said, we could have put that up in about 30 minutes. If we had this wall printer, we could have stuck this on the wall in 30 minutes. So that kind of piqued our interest because we were in the market at the time. And now I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to print our hours on the door, and I could print our other rectangular logo on this wall right here, or whatever it might be. We could do a mural. If he's kind, maybe he will let me put some animals or jellyfish or an octopus on the wall. It's really just like however creative you want to be. One of our taglines for Modern Ink is, every wall is a canvas, don't be boring.
Absolutely. Now, one of the other advantages I see to this and a benefit, I think, are to organizations or schools, and especially in education or arts and entertainment. And you mentioned that the printer can print on pretty much any surface. And what about some unique ways that organizations and communities and artists can use this for their back-to-school programs or community programs and things like that?
Well, I had a couple of ideas in mind when we first looked at this technology, and one of them was the art department for colleges and for high schools have some really, really talented student artists, and it would be so cool to have like an artist of the month or an artist of the quarter or the semester, where the kids submit artwork and then the teacher or the staff gets to choose what they want to put in the lobby or on the wall in the art department. So it would take any artwork that any student does and we could put it on the wall, as long as it's in a vector file. And so another idea is to do like a community coloring page. And this is such a cool idea for schools. It's a cool idea for like Madison Street Festival, for example. They have the big letters that say Madison, and people come up during the festival and they can add their color. Well, to have this out there, we could literally do like some type of mural, or we could even print onto those letters paisley or stars, or like whatever we want to paint on or onto it, and then the community can come in and they can add to that and color in those lines that we put up there. So it's just really like so endless possibility.
Endless possibilities, and for the creativity and for your imagination. I think it's also great for commemorating, ideas or teams or missions and things like that. And if you're just joining us, if you've just tuned in, if you're just watching and you've skipped all the way to the middle and you're wondering what is going on behind this lady here, why is there a jellyfish? This is a jellyfish or any art that can go on pretty much any surface of your choice. And we also talked about an idea of, say, like an adult coloring book, or a festival, or places where, let's say, you can paint as a group or as a community to, we were all here, and this is, you could come back 10 years later. Like, I really think schools, colleges, universities, they should find a way to do this for each graduating class. And for each imagine going back to your high school or your college and going, I remember when we painted this.
Yeah.
When we drew this and the machine came on the wall and, did this. And, by, 10 years from now, it'll probably be on some kid's phone and it's some teeny tiny device. But imagine how unique that would be to commemorate that.
Yeah.
Are there any places in Madison, Huntsville, North Alabama, Southern Tennessee, where folks may drive by and you say, hey, that's us, that's Modern Ink?
We're just launching right now, so we don't have anything outside, but we are looking for wall space to be able to put murals outside. And then, of course, businesses. So any business that has a wall, that has a lobby, a conference room. Again, every wall is a canvas. Don't be boring. Churches, nurseries, preschools, like anything that could be more interesting than just a gray wall. I know minimalism is like helps everyone be streamlined and think straight and stuff, but I feel like we need to move back in a direction of make life fun, make life interesting, don't take yourself so seriously. And if you want a giant jellyfish in your office, or an octopus or a rhinoceros or whatever, if you want your company logo, if you want whatever you want, we can do high resolution photos. As long as it's over like 300, we can do a high resolution photo and make it large. So the possibilities are endless.
So high resolution photo, that also reminds me of, or gives me the idea for families, or, you know, you have that great family reunion, or, you know, kids visiting for the holidays, and, you know, tributes to those that they've lost, or, you know, folks that have, you know, passed away and they want to commemorate on the wall, or have some type of art. And like you said, get really creative. It's a wall. Put something on it and have some fun. So by you guys just getting started, I want to see who's going to be the first wall in Huntsville, Madison, Athens, Decatur. Who's going to be the first one to step out there, invest in their business, invest in their organization, and put something really cool on the glass, on the brick, on the wall. And then when folks come by and say, man, who painted that? Where'd you get that? Modern Ink. And where can they follow you on social media and your website for looking at how they can book you and some of those ideas that they want to bring to life?
Yeah, so I would say the best thing to do would be to call, and the phone number is 256-858-7808. But we also do have a website if you want to look and get some ideas. The website is literally modern.ink, but that's I-N-K, not I-N-C. So modern.ink. And then you can find us on social media by just looking for Modern Ink. Or you can look up Kelly Abraham Joyner. I post videos of what we're doing here in the office. So I would love to come to your space and make your space more beautiful.
Outstanding. Kelly, thank you so much for what you're bringing to our creativity and allowing us to live a little bit and allow us to dream bigger and to have that space to really encourage our everyday lifestyle and our businesses. You're saving businesses a lot of money when it comes to their logos and their painting and some of their ideas. And then for those organizations that want to bring their dreams and they want their walls to speak. They can have a jellyfish. They could have words of affirmation. They could have photos. They could have all of these different ideas that can come to life on their walls. And especially thank you for your support and commitment to the Listen to Your Neighbors Volume 3, Lana White in the Heights on December 6th at the Maitland Conservatory Listening Room. Kelly, thank you so much.
Thank you.
And thank you to the jellyfish.